Welcome to how to enable and configure talent cards. Let's get started. Talent cards are a graphical representation of candidates designed for maximum visual impact and ease of use. Talent cards enable quick access to key information about candidates without a lot of searching and navigation, so users can simply hover over a link to invoke their talent card. So the first thing that we need to do would be to enable the talent cards for usage. So to do so, we would go to Administration, Organization, and we're going to select System and Email Settings. So we're going to scroll down to the User Interface section. And here are the settings that have to deal with talent cards. So the first one is the quick views or talent cards appear when hovering on TBE links. So we're just going to check that box. And when we enable talent cards, as you can see, it automatically enables talent cards for candidate view and for employee quick view. Just going to go ahead and we're going to save that. Now, the next thing to do after enabling your talent card is to configure the talent cards itself as to what information will be displayed. So to do so, we're going to go to Administration, Customize Recruit, and under Customize Pages, we're going to go to Customize Talent Cards and click on that link. So as we see here, we have the candidate talent card. So we're just going to go ahead on the right-hand side where it says Action, and we're just going to go ahead and click on Edit. So here you can accept the default name, or you can change it to your preferred text if you wish. For any of either the work history or the contact information tab, you can set that as the default tab. Just going to set here the contact information as the default tab. We can select also filters to designate who has permissions to view the tab. So based on your company's information security policy. So as you see here, we have the settings show this tab when candidate meets requirement. So we can always display this tab, or we can set to current user department, current user division, location, on ownership, or you can also select to never display this tab. So those are the possible filters that you can set. So to customize the content that displays on a tab, for example, the contact information, so you can select up to 10 fields, including spaces. So you can insert a space if you wish. A blank space between content items will give you a more spacious look and field, but note that it counts towards your maximum of 10 fields that you can have for that particular tab. In regards to the work history, note that the tab will display up to 5 work histories in reverse chronological order. So you cannot change these display fields, but you can select filters as well as you can do for the contact information tab. Now, as you can see here as well, is you have no fields to select from. And the reason being is that the content on the work history tab is populated from the display fields in the work history summary. Okay. Now, if we just close out of that, so let's say you want to have different talent cards based on roles. You can create additional talent cards. And to do so, you just, under Action here, you just add a version. And here you can select different fields if you want. You can select different filters if you want, and so on and so forth. Now, how would you assign these talent cards to specific roles? So on the User tab here, we would go to Roles. And here, as you can see, for every role, you can assign talent cards. We're just going to click on talent cards. Now we only have one talent card that shows up, but if there was multiple created, if you use the clone feature or the add version feature, you have multiple ones to select from. Therefore, different roles could have different talent cards. Now, lastly, talent cards also works in regards to the org chart. So if we go under employees and we click on org chart, so as we can see here, we have our whole organization. And if we hover over one of the people from the org chart, you will also see this particular talent card show up. So it can be used in multiple instances. It's a quick glance at, to allow you to view work history and personal information of a candidate without necessarily going into the file or doing multiple clicks to access that information. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. Have a great day.